Coming to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn, it's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show with Mark, Sarah, and Pam. We're covering news and events in the greater LA area and talking to the people making a difference in our community. Give us a listen at lydiamediallc.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@lydiamediallc.com.
Today's show is brought to you by United Piping, serving residential and commercial customers with new installations and repairs. Call today and schedule your oil and gas boiler cleanings at 754-4556. UPI, the best plumbers around. And by Ruper's Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it.
Squatch it.
At 5 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at rupersbeverage.com, and remember that the party starts at Ruper's.
We'll get some help back there
Yeah.
from our studio audience.
The peanut gallery.
I like it. Thanks, Alex.
Yeah.
Our guest in studio today is the executive director for the Greater Androscoggin Humane Society, Katie Lisnik. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Excellent. Welcome back.
Thank you.
And I just realized you were our second guest.
That's right.
When we started the podcast.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, right at the beginning.
It was like we did like a test episode with Shanna, and
Yeah.
then the following week is when we started a daily podcast, and you were our first guest of our regular schedule.
Awesome.
So it was like 100 episodes ago.
103 episodes ago.
Amazing.
Yeah. So welcome back.
Oh, I'm happy.
We are happy to have you. You have a big night ahead of you, which
we do.
which we are going to be talking about in just a bit. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it.
I think the hype is much more than what it's actually going to be. It's probably going to be like,
Oh, come on now.
It's going to be great.
We'll get into all the details on that coming up here in just a bit. But right now, let's take a look at some headlines for Thursday, January 23rd.
Auburn city officials agreed on the framework for a property tax assistance program for seniors. The proposal could provide up to $1,000 in relief for residents age 65 and older who have lived in Auburn for 10 years and meet income requirements. Recent reassessments in the city have led to higher property taxes for many homeowners.
Central Maine Power is warning residents of a scam involving people going door to door claiming to be a CMP employee. A spokesperson said workers will always have a CMP badge, they will always be in a marked CMP vehicle, and they will not ask for account information. If you feel you may be a potential victim, contact CMP directly.
Maine was awarded $22 million in federal funds to support the development of sustainable products made from wood. Some of the products aim to remove toxic chemicals found in packaging materials, firefighting foam, and biomedical replacements for bone.
The Sun Journal reports that a peregrine falcon was rescued at Bates Mill yesterday. The bird chased a pigeon into the building before becoming disoriented. Animal Control Officer Rich Burton estimated that the falcon had been trapped inside of the mill, away from its normal food and water sources, for 4 or 5 days.
I kind of wonder what, did they ask it? And it was like, I chased a pigeon in here and I couldn't get back out. I don't know what happened, you guys. I found some mice, but it was not enough.
Dr. Doolittle.
How did they know he chased a pigeon in?
Your peregrine falcon impression is spot on. I've never heard a better one. Katie?
no, I have not. That was impressive.
That was great. If you close your eyes, you can just picture a peregrine falcon.
He's slightly more majestic than that, but... I mean, how do they know?
They probably consulted with the animal control officer, who probably knows the behaviors of these birds.
What do you think happened? Do you think the pigeon was also still in there?
The pigeon was like, this guy chased me in here, and I tried to get away. We've been going round and round for 4 or 5 days.
Somebody give me some coffee.
Can somebody get me out of here? I'm sorry.
Alex, you want to do some weather?
Weather?
Here's Alex with the weather.
Cloudy today with a high of 23 and a low of 6. Sunny tomorrow and Saturday with highs in the 20s and lows in the single digits. Partly sunny on Sunday with highs in the 30s.
Nailed it.
Got it.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah.
Alex.
In sports.
Yikes.
This is not good.
It was 2-1. I dozed off for 3 minutes and I woke up. It was 4-2.
4-1.
4-1.
Yeah.
I'm like, what happened?
Yeah, and Pam, of course, is talking about the Bruins loss to the New Jersey Devils last night, 5-1. Boston will host the Ottawa Senators tomorrow at 7. I wonder if Linus will be back in the goal.
I don't know. He hurt his back. Didn't he?
Yeah, he's been out for a bit.
Jaylen Brown scored 25 points, and Jason Tatum added 24 to lead the Celtics over the LA Clippers, 117-113 in overtime. The Celtics visit the LA Lakers tonight at 10.
CMCC men's basketball beat Great Bay Community College 84-69.
Bates College basketball took 2 from the University of Maine Farmington last night. Brady Coyne's buzzer-beating jump shot gave the men's team a 66-64 win, and Lily Brown scored 13 points to lead the Bobcats over the Beavers in women's basketball, 74-45.
The Maine Nordiques host the Philadelphia Rebels on Friday and Saturday.
The NA3 Nordiques visit the New Jersey Titans on Sunday and Monday.
And on our high school scoreboard in boys basketball, it was Lewiston over Bangor 67-35 and Oak Hill beating Booth Bay 60-47.
In girls basketball, it was Bangor over Lewiston 73-32.
In boys hockey, it was Bangor Narragansett over St. Dom's 3-2. And it was Lewiston over Kents Hill 7-4.
That is your news, weather, and sports. Right now, it is time for the podcast segment. That is Sweeping the
Buckle
Twin
up.
Cities. It's time for famous people birthdays.
They're famous. It's their birthdays. It's famous people birthdays. It's famous people birthdays.
Let's take a look at FPBs for January the 23rd, shall we? All right, we're going to start off with Tiffany Thiessen, who is 51 years old today.
When did she become Tiffany Thiessen and not Tiffany Amber Thiessen?
Maybe when she dropped the amber from her name.
Oh,
She
Kelly
was
Kapowski.
Kelly Kapowski on Saved by the Bell from 89 to 93.
And then Valerie on Beverly Hills 90210.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Singer and guitarist Robin Zander of Cheap Trick is 72 today.
Could you remind us of a song that they do? Maybe just hum a little?
Surrender. Your mama's all right. Your daddy's all right. That one.
It's a little bit weird. That?
That one.
Surrender.
Zander was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Apparently, he chased a pigeon in there. In 2016, got stuck, and they decided to make him a part of it.
That seems like it happens more often than we realize.
Yeah.
It's
Chasing a pigeon into something.
It's
nationwide
crazy.
problem.
Not being able to get back out.
Katie's like, why am I here?
She
What
chased
am I
a pigeon.
I chase a lot of pigeons.
She chased a capybara.
Oh, they are so slow.
So,
They are.
Richard Dean Anderson is 75 years old today.
Yeah.
Also known as...
MacGyver.
That's right.
Yeah.
Give him a shoelace and a LL Bean boot, and he'll make you a satellite dish.
That is... Yes.
There
That
you
was
go.
a great show.
was a
MacGyver's
great show.
75 today.
Wow.
And rounding out FPBs for January the 23rd is Gil Gerard. 82 years old today. He played Buck Rogers, Captain William Buck Rogers, in the television series Buck Rogers in the 25th century from 79 to 81. All right. Sorry about that, folks. That was FPBs for January the 23rd.
Still don't know who Gil Gerard is.
All right. Okay.
That's okay. Moving on.
Moving on.
Whether you want a sit-down meal or a grab-and-go, Pat's Pizza in Auburn offers delicious sandwiches, pasta, salads, and pizza at family-friendly prices. Pat's Pizza, serving the L.A. area since 1985. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 85 Center Street in Auburn. Online at patsauburn.com.
Don't miss the January issue of Uncle Andy's Digest, featuring Greater Lewiston Auburn's 30th annual Best Businesses for 2024, plus a Valentine's Day gift guide, events calendar, shout-outs, and plenty of one-liners and jokes guaranteed to put a smile on your face. And be sure to visit UncleAndys.com and enter to win the Sweethearts Contest. You and your sweetie will appear in the February issue and could win a Valentine's Day gift basket. Uncle Andy's Digest, your local guide to, well, just about anything. Now we shift focus to our guest in studio, Katie Lisnik, Executive Director for the Greater Androscoggin Humane Society. Anyone who has seen the movie Cocktail with Tom Cruise and saw him flipping bottles around and making drinks at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, you might see some of that tonight.
Or you might not.
Or you might not.
She may just be cracking open cans and pushing them across the bar.
think I can pour a pint
Okay.
and probably some wine.
All right.
And apparently there's a couple, maybe one or two animal-themed cocktails that will be our purview. And then we're also having a drink mixologist who actually works there.
Sean,
who can help us.
Yeah. Sean's a
Okay.
heck
on
of
the
a
other
bartender.
drinks.
Do they come like the drinks that I get at my house? Courtesy of a little dog hair on top, maybe, or something.
You want to make it feel more like home?
It might. I'm not going to guarantee that I don't have any cat hair on me that won't join your beverage.
Perfect.
And Donna might bring some dog hair.
All right. So let's talk about this event, Cocktails for a Cause. What's it all about?
Yeah, so we got approached by Burnt Ends Barbecue in Auburn, and Melissa had this idea. I think they've done it maybe with some other nonprofits, but she reached out and asked if we would want to guest bartend, and Donna emailed me privately and was like, who would do this? And I said, well, probably us, right? I don't know anyone else that works at the shelter that would want to do that. And we said, sure. And the shelter gets 10% of their proceeds.
Oh, super
so
cool.
it's a wonderful benefit. It's a little bit of fun. It's getting our name out there.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll have lots of interest in the available animals. We're not going to have any at the bar.
Okay.
But we'll talk about them.
Okay.
And then folks can come in and adopt, hopefully.
Sounds great.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Have you ever bartended before?
I have not.
Oh, so this is
No.
going to be super fun.
This will be super fun.
She's waited on about 20 cats and dogs at once, though. So
That's
she's
true.
she's good under pressure.
Under pressure is all right.
Yeah.
Yes, it'll just be, I'm confident that I can do it. It just won't have flair.
What about Callie and Scout? Are they going to be there?
Their paws make it really difficult. I would not trust them with glassware.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. No.
No.
Plausible thumb.
They're made for waving.
They're made for they're
Yeah.
made for very big picture gestures,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
fine detail.
Sure, I understand.
And that's happening today, January 23rd from 5 to 8.
5 to 8 tonight. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
And people can just stop by and make
Just-
donations if they want to, right?
Yeah, so people can bring physical donations if they would like to, food, cat litter, cleaning supplies. We use it all. Financial donations are always appreciated because that goes to things like keeping the lights on and keeping the heat going,
Yeah.
which recently has been really important. So any donations are greatly appreciated. But yeah, just come out, enjoy, spend some money at Burnt Ends, and we're going to get a portion of that.
Who's more excited to do this, you or Donna?
I don't know. I think Donna may feel a little bit more confident than I do.
Okay.
So, but I don't know. Sometimes Donna's hard to gauge in terms of excitement.
Not Donna.
I think she's even more straight-faced than I am for the most part. So, but I think secretly she's thrilled.
All right.
It's going to be fun. You
It'll be
guys are going to
fun.
have a great time.
Apparently, a lot of our staff are going to be coming and judging.
Oh, good,
So
good.
that'll be great.
No pressure.
No
Yep.
pressure.
No pressure.
None whatsoever.
Nick and I are doing our grocery shopping, and then we're coming over. So maybe we'll grab some like laundry detergent or
Yes.
something like that, along
Yes.
with a little toy to drop off. And
That
maybe
would be
some food.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're always in need of laundry detergent, bleach, paper towels. Just, a lot of people don't think of the cleaning supplies, and we go through them. I mean, we're doing dozens of loads of laundry every day.
Right.
So just the bleach alone is incredible.
Right.
And everything we get donated is what we don't have to spend money
Right.
on.
You can use it for enrichment for the little animals.
We can.
All the
yeah,
babies. All the
absolutely.
fur babies.
Yeah. And how are you doing on food?
We're doing. Food it comes and goes, obviously, and we're using it every single day. We do have a very active pet food pantry every single week, Tuesday mornings, and we also will give out if someone can't make it during that time period. We're not going to be like, no, you can't have pet food for your animal because you can't get here at that time. We're helping them no matter what. So the volume of requests that we're getting is very, very high. Last month we had almost 600 people that were 600 animals that were helped through pet food pantry, spay neuter, vaccine clinic. So the food that comes in, shelter animals use it, but we're also supporting pets that are struggling to stay in their homes due to financial challenges, which is just as important because that keeps them out of the shelter. And I will say, if people are thinking about pet food, bringing us pet food, always err on the side of cats.
Yeah.
Because we are consistently out or low on cat supplies, and we always have a pretty good surplus of dog supplies.
Interesting.
Most people think dog and bring us dog supplies. The dog numbers are much lower than the cat
Yes,
numbers.
that's right.
So
Few
we're
more
really,
cats in
3 to 1.
Yeah.
We're
Wow.
serving cats over dogs.
Okay.
So the more cat litter, dry cat food, canned cat food that we get, it'll be immediately used.
All right.
And coming up here in a couple of weeks, you have the Cabin Fever adoption event.
We do.
What's
yes.
that?
Yeah. So we like to get out into the community and go to some businesses that support our work. So we are heading over to Evergreen Subaru in their beautiful car bay that's gorgeous. This nice big open space, and getting some animals out for adoption. And we are going to have some puppies. And quite a few kittens, probably a few adult cats, and I believe a couple hairless guinea pigs that are super cute. They don't sound cute, but they actually really are.
Pam's like, convince me
Little
that they're
sweaters
cute.
on them. Oh
my God, sweaters!
So it'll just be a fun adoption event, 11 to 2. I believe that's the time on it. And yeah, right at Evergreen Subaru doing adoptions. So come on down, meet and greet. We'll have the animals posted on our social media account prior to, so you can see who's going to be available.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That'll be
Yeah.
fun.
And there's a Stuff the Subaru event while
Yes,
you're
yes.
there, right?
So same thing,
Yeah.
generating donations. And yeah, we'll be filling up a car and having that. They're not going to give us the car, unfortunately,
Darn it.
but the
Darn
supplies
it.
inside it we can have.
What's wrong with you, Evergreen Subaru?
Oh, darn.
They need a new GAHS mobile.
We need a big
That's right. The Greater Androscoggin Humane Society has some wonderful annual events as well. And this one you have coming up in the spring, the Dash for Dogs and
Dash for
Strut Your Mutt.
Dogs, yeah. Yeah, so this is our annual 5K walk and run, and it's happening, it's always the last Sunday in April. So this was going to be Sunday, April 27th. It happens in the morning, so you can be there bright and early. The run starts at 9. We're usually wrapping up by noon, so it's a quick, fun thing, and you can then get on with the rest of your day and do other things. We're hopeful that the weather is going to be great. We'll have an early spring and things will be beautiful and warm. It's always a little hit or miss, but we have it rain or shine. We've done lots of rain. I know Mark's familiar with that.
Yeah,
We've had rainy events, but this year I know will be great. You can run, you can walk. There'll be some vendors, food truck. Just a whole lot of fun, and it's a fundraiser specifically for our dog efforts.
Yeah. And I would like to invite my co-hosts over here to join me
Yeah.
in the Dash for Dogs 5K.
Check your calendar. I just put it on there under our podcast
you?
calendar.
All right.
We're doing it.
Good to know.
We're doing it.
Yeah, because Sarah works out all the time, but there are sometimes she forgets to show up for events.
That happened at
What
once.
happened?
So
It's a busy she's got a busy calendar.
she does.
I
So-
do want
It
to.
was a high vibration day for her.
I do want to say, when I realized that I had forgotten about the Dash for Dogs, I then went out and ran a 5K with my dog. I tried. We just did it around our neighborhood.
It's not the same, Sarah.
It's not the same. Plus,
Sorry.
Duncan can't go to Dash for Dogs because he's
Yeah.
kind of a. So,
It's kind of a...
he's kind of a.
There are a lot of dogs that come to the event. We're aiming for 250 runners and walkers, and about half of them have dogs with them. So, yes, if you have a dog that maybe does not enjoy crowds, does not enjoy the company of other dogs, leave them at home.
Yeah.
Come and
Yeah.
do your own thing, and then go home and snuggle with them on the couch in the
Sure.
afternoon.
Yeah. Take them for a walk, Lee.
Take them
Yeah.
for a walk, yeah.
Tell them what
separately.
you did. Tell them all about what you
Yeah,
did.
show them some photos.
These were all the dogs that can play with other dogs. These are all the dogs that are not when they go out. Wouldn't it be nice if you could go out and hang out with them, but you can't because you're. That's not good.
I would have got a picture of one more dog, but he was chasing a pigeon.
Into a mill where he was then
Mind
stuck
you.
for 4 or 5 days.
Stuck in there.
Pam, are you in?
Yeah.
All righty.
Lydia's
we are
not, though.
doing
Just put it in...
the Lunch Bunch crew is doing the Dash for Dogs.
Yeah.
Do you
Nice.
do teams?
There's not. We have had teams.
Okay.
Yes. So like Maple Way Dental will send a whole crew. So it's a little bit less formal, but we definitely can do teams. Registration's open right now, so you can sign up now and put it on your calendar, commit to it, and then feel the pressure to work out leading up to it.
Yeah.
And get ready. And then if you look right on our website, gahumane.org/dash for dogs, right there. Got all the info, the link to sign right up.
Yeah. And so we're going to have matching T-shirts, right?
We should.
And Lydia should be on them, but also maybe some capybaras. Just asking.
And we do also issue
friend.
an official Dash T-shirt. I think it will probably be 15, something like that. But when you register, you can select if you want one of those or not. And I think it's a beautiful, almost corally orange color this year. It'll be really pretty.
So we can all dress alike and get our picture taken with Callie and Scout.
Yep,
Yes.
Callie and Scout will be there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good.
Yes. I'm so down for this. I'm excited.
And one of my favorite events that you do as well, and this goes on throughout the year, are the pet wellness clinics.
Yes.
Important.
Absolutely. And again, like I said earlier, with the pet food pantry, we're seeing an increased need. Even folks who aren't struggling financially, just trying to find a veterinarian that'll take an animal or just to get an appointment for vaccines is challenging right now. So our vaccine clinics, we do rabies, distemper combo vaccines, Bordetella for dogs, microchips. We also give out free pet food and supplies while we're there. We are holding them every month except for December. So busy schedule. It's always the third Saturday of the month in the morning. Now through April, we're right at the shelter. Just because it's easier, we're not having to worry
up
about
and
weather, all that stuff. So right at the shelter, that's happening. And then starting in May, we'll be moving around into the various communities. There'll be a couple in downtown Lewiston, a couple in Auburn. We're getting up to Rumford this year, which is one of our contracted towns. We'll be in Livermore and Minot.
Great.
Yeah.
All over.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's
really great.
important because I just took Lydia to the vet. It's expensive.
It absolutely is.
Lydia.
Oh, Lydia.
And now, like, if you're a dog owner and the rabies vaccination has expired and you need a new one to license your dog by the end of the month,
You do.
you can take advantage of some of these programs. And what I love about the GAHS website is I was looking for a pet wellness clinic because I needed rabies vaccinations for my dogs,
Yeah,
not me.
not for yourself.
Not me.
You can get
Did you
them if
get
you want
yours,
them.
though?
But I'm sorry?
You can get them, and then you could become a foster for us and take rabies quarantine cats for 4 months.
Oh, so as I was saying,
Wouldn't you like to do that?
From what I understand, it's very different when a human has rabies vaccination.
but I was going to say what I love about the website is you also promote other organizations that are putting on vaccination clinics and wellness clinics as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Like Tractor Supply in
Tractor
Lewiston had
Supply
one.
does them.
Yep.
The Petco in Auburn
Yep.
has them pretty regularly, like their Vetco program. We just want pets to get what they need. Whether you come to us or you go elsewhere, just make sure that you're getting that preventative. It is important. And if you're bringing proof that you've had the vaccines for your pet before, you can get ones that are good for 3 years. So you're not worried about, over vaccinating or, having to go every single year. You can get on that schedule, which is really great. But it is important. We do see disease going around the community, especially if your dog is out and about and, going to doggy daycare, all these things, you're going to need those vaccines.
Yeah, sure. Are the dog parks open?
Dog park's
I know.
open.
They're open year round, right?
Open year round.
Yep.
We do close them during the day on Wednesday. The one on Strawberry Ave, that's our responsibility. So we can get the shelter dogs over there to get
Yeah.
some
Oh,
exercise
great.
and a little bit of playtime. Yeah.
They need
Super
that
cool.
space to run.
They
and
need
just-
that. It's just they can go stir crazy. That's why we're calling the adoption event the Cabin Fever adoption event. Is this time of year, it's tough. It's so cold. They go out and then they come right back in, but they still have all that energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
How are you set for staffing and volunteers?
We can always use more. Always. Staffing has been challenging recently. It's just, I think, we're not unique. Everyone is struggling. It's definitely holding its own. Some certain positions, the veterinary field is challenging right now, trying to find veterinary technicians, veterinary assistants. All the local clinics are hiring. It's hard to compete with them. So that's been a challenge for us. But certainly volunteers who are comfortable coming in and helping us clean in the mornings, we always need. And I know that's not the most fun thing, but it is really important.
Right.
Those animals are there. They need to be, they need everything done for them in the mornings so that they're ready to go and hopefully get adopted that day. But volunteers of any type, helping out at the Dash for Dogs, helping out at the vaccine clinics, just helping us write pet bios. We can use volunteers for any number of roles that are all important, as well as foster families.
Now I want to do that. Now I want to write pet bios.
Pet bios for us. Please.
You can create a backstory.
I can. This cat followed a pigeon into a mill.
Yeah, you can create little stories
Take a little
about them.
story about him. Oh, I love that. That's so fun. I love that. Why are you looking at me like that?
I think you'd be great at it.
Thank you.
She can draw too. I don't know if you saw Sarah's artwork.
Oh, I don't know about drawing. But
We could have a little artistic rendering of
little
each
rendering?
animal.
There you go.
do you remember, Mark, do you remember when they had us do the celebrity pet portraits?
Yes.
I found mine the other day. I was like, oh, that's bad.
No.
It was fun, though. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. If you have artistic ability. Otherwise, you're pulling your hair out like I did.
Yeah. Just drawing a stick figure cat.
That's right. And it actually supposed to be a dog. So anyway.
Dog. It happened. It was actually a pigeon. I got to experience something really cute the other day. I built a fish tank in my office, so I spent a bunch of time going back and forth to Petco, getting all of the necessary pieces to make this work for my beta fish. And I got to visit Sam, who is a pet that is a cat for adoption at Petco.
Yeah.
And every time I had to wait in line, I got to scratch his little nose, and he was so cute. But the last time I went in to get my very last set of things I needed, someone was there to pick him up.
Oh,
He
he
did
was
get adopted.
So happy. And his person was in line next to me, and she was like, oh my gosh, it was meant to be. Look how he's banging his head against it. It's like, oh, he's so cute. So it was very sweet. I was like, oh, what a great moment to actually get to be part of.
that upsets Vinny, I guess.
Vinny, did he chase a pigeon?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I hope
I'm
not.
guessing Mike's here.
Mike
He's
must be
going to
here
be
with his
gone for like
cookies.
5 days.
5 days. No. But I wanted to share that
That's
experience with
very-
you because I
I'm
was like
excited about
she
that.
was
Yeah,
so happy about it, and
Yay.
he was so happy about it, and it was like, oh, I'd gotten to know him a little bit just from being in line, and I was like, oh, congratulations, Sam. You're going to be so happy. She already loves you.
That's awesome.
Very cute.
Yay.
Yeah.
Katie, anything else about GAHS that you would like our listeners to know?
Just that it's, we say it in any number of ways and try to get out into the community to reach a whole host of people, but, donations are incredibly important just to allow us to keep doing what we're doing. Expenses are sky high, and we've definitely seen a decrease in donations. So anyone who's able, if you value animals in your life and you want to see them protected, please think about supporting our work.
And just go and check the place out if you
Check
haven't
us
been
out.
there.
Yeah, come visit, see the animals we have. They're all on the website as well. So while it's cold out, you want to browse online first, you can see them all. But if one catches your eye, come on in, because we do first come, first serve visits. So if you have one that you're like, oh, I'm really interested, but I don't want to go today, someone else might come in and get that animal. So you just want to be a little excited and eager.
That's right.
If one catches your eye.
And can you talk a little bit about the foster program?
Yeah, so we utilize foster families for any number of situations. Actually, almost half of the animals that came to us in 2024 spent at least some time in a foster home, which is amazing. A lot of it is pregnant moms, moms with kittens, young kittens that need round-the-clock care, go out to foster. We don't have staff there overnight, so we can't keep those animals in the building, like bottle babies, things that need, food every couple of hours. Puppies are the same thing. They go immediately out to foster. But then just maybe an animal had a more significant surgery, and they want to go out and be in a home for 2 weeks while they recover. Or there's a dog who's not doing well at the shelter. It's too stressful. We're going to get them into a foster home just to settle in, get a little bit more relaxed, and then just come to the shelter for adoption visits. So we, like I said, we utilize those foster families in wonderful ways, helping the animals. And the foster families benefit too, because they get amazing animals and they can talk them up with their friends, their family, their coworkers. And a lot of them end up getting those foster foster animals adopted out into their network, and so they're never far from them, because they form a bond,
I do know. I
Yeah.
just got pictures. I had a mama a couple of years ago. It's almost been 2 years, and she had 3 kittens, and I found homes for all 3 of them. And I just got pictures a couple of days ago of 2 that went together, and how happy they are.
It's so rewarding.
It's so nice.
I mean, the foster families, the volunteers, everybody, the work is vital. But the foster families, they're taking these animals into their home and providing that care that we couldn't do at the shelter. So they are literally life-saving.
Wasn't Mabel a foster?
Mabel and Mulligan are both foster fails. Yeah.
Foster finds.
Foster finds. That's right. We changed it. I knew the moment I saw Mabel that she was never going back to you.
She was so cute. Oh, I can't say that I blame you.
Never.
I think I would have been in the same boat.
No, she
if
was
I saw
never,
her first.
never ever coming back to you. And her sister, I found her sister a home too. Minnie lives with my friends out in Livermore Falls.
Nice.
So I would have a hard time fostering because I would never want to let
Yeah.
them go. And Kevin couldn't do it either. He'd be like, no, he gets too attached.
It's tough.
yeah.
There have been some cats though where I've been like, oh, thank God they're gone.
Right.
But for the most part, it's a
Yeah.
great experience, and I've loved it. And we've probably had 50 cats come through our house, and between kittens and mamas and everybody. And
Yeah.
the fact that I've only kept the 2, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah.
pretty good. I think.
Do you want to sing the Frito Feet song for Katie?
Oh, is this a thing? Like, do you notice in the wintertime that some of the dogs have a smelly foot, like Frito?
Yeah, I think it's like yeast
Yeah. So
in the pads. Mhm.
Yeah, so my dog has what I call Frito feet, and I have a little song, Frito feet, I don't want your Frito feet unless you got some taco meat, if that's the song, because Duncan's feet smell like Fritos. So
Does he enjoy the song?
No.
No.
He just looks at her like,
And it sounds like I should probably be looking at alternatives for his food if he has like a yeasty paw.
I think but yeah, that's definitely a thing. You see that reported quite a bit from folks.
Frito feet. They smell like corn chips.
Well, I guess it's a much better smell than it could be.
Yeah.
There could be a lot of other
Maybe a
things
lot
on their
worse
feet that you
things
don't
to
want to
smell
smell.
Yeah.
Could be.
Frito feet. Frito feet.
But I don't go down and smell all the shelter dogs' feet.
I can't
Why
imagine
not?
why, Katie.
Puppy breath
Are you
is
trying
the
to say
best.
you have other things to do?
No, what?
Locally owned and locally focused, Lydia Media celebrates the heart of the greater Lewiston Auburn area through 2 magazines, Uncle Andy's Digest and LA Metro Magazine, and the new Lydia's Lunch Bunch podcast. Each production shines a positive light on local businesses, nonprofits, events, and individuals making a difference in our community. Keep your advertising dollars local and position your business in front of your target audience with Lydia Media. Learn more at LydiaMediaLLC.com. You ready for 3 random questions?
Sure.
Excellent.
All right.
If you could be a singer/musician or a movie star, what would you choose and why?
Oh, goodness. I think probably a singer-musician because I like to sing. I love music. And I think you just have a little bit more the ability to kind of have your persona and not be having to become different things.
Right.
You could be yourself and express your artistic vision.
Do you have an idea of what style of music you would do?
It would be more of the classic rock type thing.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say
Feel, flair.
gangsta rap.
No.
We're going to be expecting that from behind the bar tonight.
That's right.
on some Biggie.
No, that would not be my style.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Who's next?
What do you do first when you have a big decision to make?
Chase a pigeon.
Yeah, right. Try to find something else
from
to do.
Procrastinate.
I think just try to get as much information as I possibly can. Try to talk with people if it's that sort of a decision. Do a little bit of research, hear from somebody else who has dealt with this. I just try to gather as much good knowledge as possible to help make the best decision.
Well, that's a smart thing to do. I hadn't thought of that.
Sarah flips a coin.
I'm just like, Sounds good. Let's do it. I don't know. What is the best kind of food to find in the break room?
I don't often find food that I can eat in the break room. But
That's right. I forgot.
so vegan and gluten-free. So that makes it tough. There's always sweets and cookies and candy and everything in the break room at the shelter because the staff apparently lives on sugar. Like there's donuts and you're just constant.
They gotta keep
cupcakes,
going.
Like, my goodness.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, something like fruit, berries, or a special baked good that
I
would
was
be
just thinking,
dietarily
yeah.
appropriate.
I know of a place that makes a gluten-free vegan donut.
Where's that?
The Holy Donut.
Oh, yes, they do. And it's
Is
very
Guthrie's?
good.
What about Guthrie's?
They do as well.
Yep.
Yeah,
on
there we
occasion.
go. Now we know where to
Yep.
get Katie's treats from.
Yep. Trips did too when they were in
Yeah,
town, but
yeah.
now you have to travel much further afield. And who's the other one? Wildflower out in Brunswick.
Oh, yeah.
Does some really good ones. And the Cupcakery can actually do vegan and gluten-free cupcakes too. We've had them at the Golden
that's
Paw
right.
Awards.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
The
Yep.
Golden Paw Award.
Yes, which we're doing again in September.
We know something
Yay.
about that.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Bonus question for you, Katie.
Ooh.
Just out of my own curiosity. If you could hang out with any animal for a day, and there would be no issues. Like if you chose grizzly bear, he's going to be totally cool.
He's going to be chill.
Okay.
If you
He
could
might-
hang out with any animal for a whole day, what would it be?
It'd be a peregrine falcon.
Can't find him.
Wouldn't be a bird. I think it would be one of the big cats. So it would be either like a snow leopard or a tiger,
Yeah.
or a panther down in the Amazon, like
Yeah.
one of the big cats.
I like that.
That's for sure.
Have you seen that viral video that's going around of the bobcat in an Amazon box?
I have not. No.
Oh my god, it's the funniest thing.
I'll have to find that.
He's in captivity. He's for whatever reason he's in an enclosure, and they gave him a giant empty Amazon box, and
Oh.
he is just having the time of his life.
Oh, my
playing
goodness.
this bobcat is playing in this box, just like rolling around, smushing down the sides. He's just having the best time. It's so cute.
That's awesome.
He's a cat at heart, right?
They are. Yeah. Yep. No matter what the size.
It's so
Get him a
cute.
small box and he'll curl up
And
and
he'll
find a way to lay in it.
If I fits, I sit.
He'll do like the little muffin, his
Yeah,
body
like
out over the edge. Yeah.
Yep.
Katie, thank you so much for joining us today.
It's
Thank
always
you.
fun.
It's been a pleasure as always, and we need to schedule you before our next 100 episodes.
Sure.
So
I would love that.
yeah, we'll have you back
Yeah.
way before then. But folks, check out Burnt Ends Barbecue tonight if you'd like to see Katie and Donna slinging drinks behind the bar.
Yeah.
Cocktails for a Cause, 5 to 8 p.m. at Burnt Ends, and bring some donations as well. You can donate cash. You can bring food. You can bring
Cleaning
cleaning
supplies.
supplies. Yep. I know everybody wants to buy toys because toys are fun.
Yep. Toys
But,
are fun.
Yeah.
And treats.
the essentials.
Yep.
Think about the essentials,
The
everybody.
What do you
That's
need
right.
to keep your pet comfortable and happy? And it's a clean bed, and it's fresh towels, and it's paper towels, and all
So
that
many
stuff.
things.
So many things.
Yeah.
Apparently, I need some foot wipes for my Frito feet dog.
Then you won't be able to sing the song
I can
anymore.
still sing the song.
Can you sing it one more time?
Frito feet. I don't want your Frito feet unless you got some taco meat.
Thanks to our sponsors, Ruper's Beverage and Redemption and United Piping. And if you'd like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, reach out to Pam via email at pam@lydiamediallc.com.
.com.
Nice.
Buddy, thanks for listening. We'll catch you tomorrow.